If you think Judge Juan Merchan's contempt ruling is a slap on the wrist, or worse, yesterday's news, think again, because this ruling is causing real damage to the Trump campaign.
I mean, I wonder what you're making of how he's reacting to being fined $9,000, not a huge fee for him, but being told by the judge, if you keep doing this, jail is a real possibility.
There are some people around him who think that he is intentionally trying to see how far he can go and that he thinks that being jailed will help him, even if it's for a day. Most people I talk to who know Trump pretty well do not think that he actually really wants to go to jail. I don't think he wants to sit in that courtroom every day. Do people think that jail is going to be a more pleasant experience for him? Now, he did take down the social media posts that he was ordered to take down yesterday. He did not, as you note, attack witnesses or people connected to the case, relatives of the court, et cetera, at his rallies today. This was unusual to watch, and Trump deals with it. Sometimes he is sleeping. I know there's this huge sleeping debate, but
yes, the great debate of our time.
Right, it's the most important thing of the trial, and I mean that in no way. But sometimes he is sleeping. That is 100% true. I've seen it. People around him have confirmed to me that he has been sleeping at times that we have said he is. However, sometimes he is closing his eyes, and I've talked to people around him about this too, because that is how he tries to just basically stay calm and deal with it. And whether that then leads to sleep or whatever, who knows? But he is sitting there with his eyes closed for long periods of time. It's not always sleeping.
Yeah, I noticed this because he's very clearly awake, but his eyes are closed for like a minute at a time.
Sometimes more.
As Keith Davidson or the witness is answering. It's like he doesn't want to hear what they're saying.
I think it is a compartmentalization method, and he's pretty good at compartmentalizing.
Right now, this trial is eating away at the tough guy image Trump tries so hard to portray to his MAGA faithful. Bit by bit, day by day, the trial supplants that image of Trump with the actual Trump, the real Trump. The man who must sit in the courtroom and do as the judge says or go to jail. The man who falls asleep at the table while the trial goes on. Or, according to other reports, the flatulent old guy crop dusting the courtroom with his flatulent gas. That stands in stark contrast to the Rambo image his followers imagine him to be. Remember that Rambo image? And this image of Trump is so important to the MAGA faithful because they themselves feel so emasculated. They're either emasculated economically, they're emasculated culturally, and let's face it, they're pretty much emasculated intellectually. And they need Rambo to assure them somebody else is to blame. Even the daily diatribe might not be enough to save Trump from the image that's coming out of the courtroom. Trump is supposed to be Rambo man, right? Well, when the odds go against Rambo, when the system goes against Rambo, what does Rambo do? He grabs that M50, he grabs that bow and arrow, and he goes and he kicks ass. What is Trump doing? Trump's going in front of the media every day and whining about how unfair this is, whining how the system is against him. There he stands in front of the media gaggle, nothing but a carnival sideshow yard barker trying to plead his case. He is the ultimate whiner. He is the ultimate spoiled brat, complaining that he should not have to follow the rules. And why? Because he's Donald Trump. Well, there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Juan Merchan. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats.